What's cracking, everybody, and welcome to episode 182, I believe, of the Good Kraken podcast. I am one of your hosts tonight, Ernell Pearson, alongside the inevitable one, Devin Stanford. What's happening, baby?
Hey, I think I held that one in for too long.
Oh, a burp? You had a burp going for a while?
No. It was
He farted.
some bull yeah.
Funny boy.
The reason why he's coughing right now, you know.
Oh, yeah, okay. I got you.
Yeah. No, I'm doing good.
Crack.
I'm doing good. You know, I've worked all day. I got my Adidas fit on right now. You know,
I saw that.
I've been practicing my Slav squats.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
yeah.
you no longer look like you sell cocaine in a skate park. You look like you sell cocaine to mob members. It's great. It's great, man.
You know,
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah.
Now he looks like the history teacher that teaches gym. At the high school.
No Russian. You know what I'm saying? Just like
No Russian. But dude, these.
Oh, they're killer.
Hey.
They're killer. They're comfy, right?
Yeah. Dude, super comfy,
Beautiful.
super good. Yeah. I actually really love the design. It's got the Digitech camo. They're dope.
Oh yeah. It's a good look, man.
I got them in all black too, so now I have an all white pair and all black pair in these ones.
I saw your picture
Hell
that
yeah.
you posted in your stories today, and I was like, look at this fucking guy.
Yeah, what's up?
Cool.
It was on purpose.
I was like, now he's like
he agrees. A good Slav look is everything.
it really is. It is, but you need a good tracksuit now. You need a good track jacket.
Oh, I thought about that too. Like I should get the gold chain, and I want to get an Adidas bucket hat. You know.
Dude,
Toxic.
Toxic. I sell you the car. Good, clean car.
Good
Title.
clean car. Title
Not so much.
Привет, comrade.
It is a dialect from Ukraine. Very good, yes.
Stop this. Oh man. The man who thinks he's gonna get shot by the Russian mob is our little cherry blossom, Garrick Bartholomew Eaton. What's out there, baby?
Why am I getting shot by anybody?
I don't know.
why
I mean,
does he
like,
think that?
I just have a
eluded
gut
you
feeling.
to that even being a prospect of thought.
I have a gut feeling that Garrick is just like permanently like worried that he's gonna get shot by somebody. Like,
I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
That's definitely not a stressor I have.
no. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Stabbed.
God.
Stabbed.
Who thinks
No.
about just getting stabbed?
Trampled by
Yeah.
a horse.
you're
Stabbed
reaching a
by
bit.
a
None of
horse.
these. Yeah, that's the one. Nail on the head there,
Shot
dude.
by Tyrannosaurus Rex sitting on a horse with knives as hooves. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Yeah.
that's what you're worried about. The ultimate fear.
You see that Keyblade?
On a
He's not
Thursday
afraid
near
of any
Christmas. Yep.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yep, that's it.
He's got
Garrick,
Oblivion back there.
how you doing tonight, baby boy?
Dude, I'm absolutely exhausted.
That's fair.
So I left Portland yesterday at like 4.
4.
And
Okay.
I got home at 8 a.m.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys know, it's not that long of a drive.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's like 5 hours less than that. It's an 11-hour drive, and it took us 16. Dude, it was a nightmare. The weather was absolute fucking trash, dude. We got caught in freezing fog going through Dead Man's Pass in Oregon, going east towards Idaho.
What is
Freezing
frozen fog?
fog.
What is that?
I hate that. I hate that land and magic.
Yeah, it's really dumb. So basically, yeah, freezing fog. It's just like it only kind of shows up in the wintertime. It's just due to high humidity, and like when it condensates on your window, it freezes instantly, and it creates like ice slicks on the road.
Okay.
So we
First off-
had to pull off on the road and like wait that for an hour, and then we got caught in a fucking snowstorm in Idaho, dude. It was just a shit show. So I basically fucking slept all day. Because I was in Oregon. I was in Oregon over the weekend, attending my grandfather's celebration of life, and whew, it was a long weekend. I was really glad to get home in my fucking bed though this morning. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah.
That's fair. On the
It
plus
was
side,
fun
though,
having you here on the show, though.
it was good
which
having
was
you on,
amazing. I
Devin.
loved it.
It's good now. You also have a new microphone. We have you all set up. We're all good to
do.
go. It's nice and sexy. And we're good. You know what I'm saying? But I want to backtrack a little bit because Devin said I hate that land in Magic. First off, the snow swamps are worth like $50. All right, let's just be very clear here.
Look,
Very
it
good
was a
mana.
dumb joke. I don't know shit about Magic.
Okay, well now you do. Now, if you do
Especially
end
if
up
it's like
crossing
a full face
by,
mana.
well, was that?
Especially if it's a full face mana, no text.
Yeah, full art. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, those bad boys go off. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
But they
yep,
don't
yep.
go off quite as much as our baby boy, the man, the myth, the legend, baby. We got him. You know what I'm saying? DJ Siffrey! What's happening, baby?
The money calling me. Anyway,
Oh, you get the dog in you, baby. You know what I'm saying? DJ, how you doing tonight, baby boy?
dude, I'm doing good, man. I'm now teamless. I left the team after the tournament yesterday.
Oh my
Blame you,
God,
buddy.
DJ.
I watched a couple of matches, dude, and I was like, "Oof."
Was it rough or was it like...
rough, and you guys didn't even see the shit before the game because
Oh,
like,
no.
we were doing a pre-scrimmage, so like just before the fucking tournament, and oh my God, bro, our leader, our captain, she was being so condescending and annoying, and then my buddy Sammy's like he did an outburst, like she wasn't in the call, but Sam was talking to our teammates, and Sam was like, "Yo, Chris, I know she's your friend, but she can't keep doing this, man. We had enough." And so we absolutely got destroyed, and me and Sam left the team like right after.
Hell yeah, baby.
Even the old,
It's like
even
stick
the
it
old
to the man.
walkout.
Damn.
So I'm free now. But new team
Free
on the
agent.
horizon.
You know what I'm
We're gonna
saying?
make a
Free
new team.
agent.
Free agent.
Baby.
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Just not from us. You know what I'm saying? Like he's free agent for like Valorant, but like not for
Yeah.
podcast shit. You better contact us.
No comment. No comment.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Our email's in the bio, and he costs money. He costs money. Okay. We get a cut, but he costs money.
Yeah.
We don't. He doesn't actually have a contract or anything.
Take out my no trade clause, please. Yeah.
Yo,
Exactly.
question for you guys.
What ho?
What's up?
Whoa. I mean, you're on. But did you guys see the new Quantum Mania trailer that was released?
I haven't watched
I
it yet,
have not
actually.
watched it yet myself. Yeah,
Not
but
watched
I've seen stills and it looks fucking hype.
Yeah, we should watch it together after the show. We should.
I like the way that sounds. I like the way
I
that sounds.
like that.
It's good. It's good. Yeah.
You know what else is good though, Devin?
or no.
Us. Because
Yeah.
this is a Good Kraken podcast, your choice for all the nerdy video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear. Live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 12 p.m. If you're on this wave, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics right here to the show, get exclusive content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services across the digital sea.
Yarg.
Thank you, DJ. Jesus Christ, guys. But if you've emptied your pockets for the latest and greatest in entertainment, that's totally fine. You can watch us record the show live right here at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show. If you have Amazon Prime, though, you also have Twitch Prime. DJ, tell them.
Prime Gaming.
And we would love for you to give that to us to help keep us pushing content out for all of you who are listening and watching at home. But you can also support us by going to our YouTube channel by clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken with an exclamation mark and leaving a review there.
Review.
Garrick!
What?
We have a captain's order, my friend. Guys, please hang tight for our year 3 celebrations. It's coming right around the corner. February is almost here, and that is the beginning officially of year 3 of Good Kraken. We're going to be giving you guys an announcement video of all of our content, all of our branding work, all the things that we're ready to introduce you to you guys as Good Kraken grows going forward. So hang tight, be ready for it, buckle your seatbelts because we got a lot of really, really cool shit that we're going to be talking about with you guys here very, very, very soon. But until
Very
then, my
soon.
friends, we have
Like,
something
very
fun
soon.
for you guys. Devin, what do we have for the folks at home?
Well, y'all need to protect your necks because we're going straight for it.
Yo, Nick,
Welcome to the gallows.
the gallows! Premier coming on.
Get the gumlet.
The gallows. You know what I'm saying?
My neck.
Guys, today for the gallows and actually for our entire show, we are talking Fantasy Critic. Okay, so for anyone that
Ooh, I
doesn't
love it.
know, god damn, I love this time of year. You know what I'm saying? I just beat my fantasy football league, like first place. Boys, give me a hand. Give me a hand. You know what I'm saying?
man,
First
nice,
place,
nice,
baby.
nice,
First
nice.
place.
Good job.
But
Fourth. I got fourth.
rescind
I
the
got
claps
fourth.
though, because technically I might have lost. But the guy that I faced against, he had Joe Burrow as his quarterback.
Yeah, that's me. That
And the
happened
game
to
got
me.
canceled. The game got canceled because the guy almost died. So I can't take too much credit. I could have potentially lost.
And Joe Burrow
but
and McPherson, the kicker. Oh,
that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, man. You know, but hey, it happens. A win's a win. You know what I'm saying?
win's a
Fuck
win.
you, Dexter. Fuck you. Anyway, so Fantasy Critic is basically the video game version of fantasy football, where each one of us, as owners of a video game development and publishment company, get to pick what games we want to own for this year, and we get points based on their Metacritic score, either above or below 70. So that is the base rules of what we're looking at. Okay, when we talk Fantasy Critic, you guys can keep track of it with us over the year. But before we go any further, I want to talk a little bit about our last year in Fantasy Critic.
Oh, God damn it.
And
God damn it.
Jesus
It was
Christ.
not kind to me.
It was real bad time because unfortunately here, me and Devin got our asses spanked by one Garrick Bartholomew Eaton, who is the owner of Take the Cannoli Studios. And actually, let's start with Devin here. Okay. So Devin, with some
Devin
games
had
like
a rough year last year.
Devin had a pretty rough year. With games like Somerville, he got great points with Tunic, great points with Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Unfortunately, got a little dimed out by Scorn and Gotham Knights, and garnered him a total of 26.9 points. Me, your very own Fat Poseidon Games, garnered a good amount, or did very, very well with my God of War Ragnarok prediction, but got stiffed real hard with my Martha is Dead and Saints Row picks, and ended up walking away with 40.6 points, where Garrick, with games like Elden Ring, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, Sifu, A Plague Tale Requiem, Marvel's Midnight Sun, Splatoon 3, walked away with the 145.5 points.
Damn, that's a tall order. That's a tall order to
Garrett,
beat.
congratulations to our winner
Congrats.
of the 2022
Congrats.
Good Kraken Fantasy Critic.
Feels
Congratulations
good,
to
man.
you, sir.
.jpg.
I like it, man. I like it. So, real quick, before we go any further, I want to take a moment to ask, firstly, Devin, you talked about in our last episode how you kind of noticed that a majority of your games were getting delayed or canceled or what have you. And you eventually were just kind of like, what the fuck? And you just kind of caved in. You were like, I can't.
I just walked away at that point. I was just like, oh, all the big hitters that I had on my list, they're gone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this was me putting the controller down.
You're walking away.
I was just like, all
Nothing
right.
about it.
Because here's the deal. I had a pretty fucking good amount of games that got delayed as well. I was stupid enough to pick Prince of Persia, but Hogwarts Legacy, Redfall, Starfield, all those games.
I told you.
All those games
told
got either
you.
delayed or never actually officially got announced for the year. I took
True
a
enough.
big shot in the dark for Prince of Persia. Big, bold move. You know what I'm saying? Big, bold move. Garrick, let's talk to you really quick. Okay. 145 points. What was your game plan last year? How did you walk away with this big fat win, dude?
What was announced at the Game Awards and what won awards at the Game Awards last year, and comparing that to similar titles releasing this year.
Very nuanced approach. I like it.
I mean, it's pretty typical. He picked a he picked a pretty
Nothing
like
fancy.
on par.
I took a pretty straightforward approach.
It's always the people like who do fantasy, like they don't know anything, like they get high placements like at the end of the season.
Garrick, when did you realize last year that you were going to be walking away with a win here?
When I got Elden Ring.
Your 30 fucking points. Yeah. You could say that.
That's huge.
Jesus Christ, man. I remember looking at your scores like 3/4 of the way through the year and being like, what the fuck, dude? What the actual fuck, man? Now, the second half of your list was actually a little bit weaker than the first half of your list, right?
Sure, yeah, way weaker. That's when I started just like, I felt like I had some room to make some more fun choices of shit that I just wanted to succeed, rather than stuff that necessarily was going to be objective. Because at the end of the day, it's a fucking fantasy league, and I was like, oh, I'd grab a couple of games. I would have, like, if I were a publisher, I would have liked to publish.
That's fair. I like that. I love that for you. Devin, when did it hit you last year that you and I were going to lose?
When all the games that would have got me big points got delayed. A lot of our games were like big wishers, right?
Yeah.
They were.
Yikes.
And also, a lot of those types of games have history of, winning like best narrative or game of the year, or just getting great like scores, Metacritic scores. Like, you got like Atomic Heart, which is similar to BioShock and like Wolfenstein and stuff like that. Those are credited games, Zelda, Hogwarts Legacy, list goes on, right? As soon as I saw like things like that in Stalker, 2 getting delayed, I was like, all right. The big ones are already taken.
Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, I'm glad that we did this last year. It was a good opportunity to get Garrick and Devin warmed into this. This year is going to be a new year. Okay. We don't have the tail end of the pandemic going on anymore. Games are potentially a little bit more reliable these days. The PS5 shortage is over. Like there's all sorts of like wild things going on that might make this year a little bit different, including our abduction here, our addition, say you.
Abduction.
DJ Simfix is joining us for the 2023 G-Cray Fantasy Critic, baby. Let's go.
Hey,
good to have you, DJ. Yes.
You love to see it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm happy to be here. My first year as a GM, and I want to turn this franchise around.
Very nice.
Hopefully,
Which one?
my picks today,
Which franchise?
will help me put me in the forefront next to games just like Take the Cannoli Studios, but now rebranded to a different name, which we'll reveal.
We will get to here in a second. But before we do, I want to make sure that I explain to everybody exactly what we're looking at for this year's rules. Okay, so here's our outline. We have 15 games on our roster that we will pick total throughout the course of this year. 10 each will be drafted tonight. That leaves us 5 games for the remainder of the year for any of us to pick if we want to. Okay. The way picking works for the rest of the year is each of us will be allotted a dollar amount of hypothetical money. Okay. For us to be able to bid on a game when it's going to be released. Okay. So let's say, for example, both me and Garrick want to pick up, I don't know, Kirby's Dream Land Bunghole. Okay. And it comes out in September. We get the announcement at E3 and we're like, we want that fucking game. I bid $5 and Garrick bids $7, thinking that I only had like 6, something like that. It doesn't show how much is bid, but whoever gets the highest bid gets that game added to their roster. The other person gets nothing. It's absolutely nothing.
$5.
Correct.
Yeah.
Each of us, along with these 15 games, gets 3 counter picks for the year, 2 of which will be drafted tonight, 1 of which you get to pick before the end of the year. If you do not pick a counter pick to fill that spot before the end of the year, it's an automatic minus 15 points. Okay? So you have to make sure you're coming back in here, double checking it, updating yourself, all this good stuff. So 2 counter picks are tonight, and counter picks are you get to pick a game that one of us has picked and say, I don't think that's going to score well. And you basically gamble with that. So for however many points this game doesn't make it under 70 for Metacritic, you gain those points when that person loses those points. Okay? So just to make sure that we're all understood on there, are there any questions whatsoever about the general rules? Great. That's what I like to hear. So games that are not allowed. DJ, go ahead.
Oh,
Can I go use the restroom?
No. Games that are not allowed. Currently in early access games, director's cuts, expansions, partial remakes, ports. What the hell? Release internationally? That's weird. So we'll take that off. We'll take that off. I guess the same.
That's like if
Four
it was
games.
an Eastern, if it
Yeah.
it got like a Western release sort of thing.
Fantasy
Yeah,
Star
yeah.
Online type shit.
Remasters and yearly installments like Call of Duty. So those are off limits. We cannot do those. Any other type of game is perfectly fine. Okay? Perfectly fine. Big anything. Even if it's not even slated to come out this year, you can put it on if you want. So with that said, gentlemen, I want us to go ahead, get ready. Are all your windows open?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you should make
Well-
sure you should stream to us the actual draft portion.
Oh, you want me to stream it to you guys? Okay. Here,
Yeah.
Let me set that up. Actually, while I set this up, I want to make sure that we let's go ahead and get a little some out of the way here for you guys. Have a word from our sponsors.
This piece of good Kraken content is brought to you by Glide mousepads. The world is changing and the demand for PC gaming and work from home setups has never been as wild as it is right now. Having the best of the best in PC accessories only makes it easier to get your work done before you jump right back into the fray of the digital sea. And Glide knows exactly how to make it happen for you. Glide mousepads is the future industry leader in mousepads, offering beautiful, smooth, and waterproof products made with eco-friendly materials and non-slip rubber in a variety of sizes that are guaranteed to help you get the next win. Is your battle rug just looking a little crusty? Is the mouse just not as smooth as it used to be? Or are you just looking to get rid of that ergonomic mousepad your grandma got you for Christmas? Well, then I think we have the mousepad for you. You can go to glidemousepads.com right now and use code Kraken for 15% off the Founders Edition mousepad in every size available. Again, that's code KRAKEN, Kraken, for 15% off any Founders Edition mousepads today. Our next sponsor is Rogue Energy. Late nights are pretty much commonplace for us content creators, and any of us here at GK can attest that sometimes you're just too damn tired to even think about how not to be tired anymore. Lucky for us, though, Rogue has figured out how to give us those late nights and even earlier mornings the supercharge we all need. Rogue Energy is a low-calorie, no-sugar energy formula that is the perfect alternative to sugar-filled canned energy drinks and sodas. Every formula Rogue Energy produces is designed with optimal levels of high-quality ingredients and no chalky textures. Being the only gaming drink company in the world with 4 unique product lines to suit your task at hand, Rogue Energy strives to improve that in-game performance of gamers, streamers, and content creators everywhere. Look, I love this stuff. I've got 2 tubs at home right now. Your boy is drinking on some caramel vanilla latte in the mornings and sipping on some mango pineapple throughout the day. And if you are wondering how you can get these 2 dope flavors, well, I'm gonna tell you. You can head over to rogueenergy.com and use code GKRAKEN for 10% off your purchase on any shaker or formula tub of your choosing. That is GKRAKEN for 10% off any shaker or formula tub of you'd like. And now, back to your regularly scheduled Good Kraken content.
Let's fucking get it, boys. Gentlemen, ladies, theties, and thents, we are officially beginning the 2023 Good Kraken Fantasy Critic Draft. Let's fucking go, boys. Oh boy. Draft is currently in progress here. Looks like Cherry Blossom Interactive, who is our boy Garrick here.
Let's go.
Who is your first game that you are going to be drafting, sir?
Oh, this is gonna be a nice little easy first cup for me, for yours truly. I'll be drafting Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, wow.
Damn it!
God,
okay.
damn, that was my first pick.
Why should he be rewarded for winning last year, man? I should be first pick. I'm the new expansion team.
So
Like,
I'm
this is
pausing the draft real quick to give Garrick a chance to explain why are you picking Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom?
Dude, Game Awards 2022 most anticipated game for next year, right? Like same thing with Elden Ring last year. This is, and not to mention, this is the most anticipated sequel for Legend of Zelda literally fucking ever. Like, because like they don't normally do like direct sequels. It's not a very common thing with the franchise. Everybody like loved Breath of the Wild, critically acclaimed. This is going to be a knockout of the park.
Okay. I like it, my friend. I like it. Gonna resume here. Did it have you input it?
Yep, I'm going to put it in right now.
All right, my friend. Sounds good. Go ahead and put that in there, and then we will move into Gizmo Vision. Our man DJ Simpix, the official GM of Gizmo Vision. Go ahead, sir. What is the first game you will be drafting for 2023?
Man, Cherry Blossom Interactive stole that first pick.
Yes.
I think us here at Gizmo Vision, we want to draft Pikmin 4. I think that's what we're going to go for here.
4. Wow. Ballsy move.
That's a good one. I had that on my list. Actually.
Big ballsy move.
How do I adjust this?
So there should be a thing that says pick game, and then you type in or like draft game or something like that on the left side.
On the left?
Yeah, on the top where it says on Ernell's resume draft, yours should say draft game.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Try now.
Oh, draft game. Okay, hold on.
There you go. It might have been because I had it paused. Now, before you enter, though, talk about why you're picking Pikmin 4 specifically.
Pikmin 4. It got announced, last year, and I think Pikmin is something a lot of people have been looking for, and usually, people are pretty hyped, and it scores pretty well. I think all the Pikmin games have scored pretty well.
Yes.
So I think this is a great statement piece. Definitely a franchise player for years to come.
All right. I like it, my friend. Go ahead and input that bad boy there.
Yeah.
And it looks like Fat Poseidon Games, one Ernell Pearson, is next to draft here. And gentlemen, I'd like you guys to know that today I'm making the move to start out real heavy here. Because Fat Poseidon Games is going to be drafting Hogwarts Legacy.
Ooh, good one. That was absolutely on my list.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes, go ahead, DJ.
Or now, there's a lot of controversy coming in with this pick here. Why would you pick Hogwarts Legacy?
So Hogwarts Legacy is undeniably going to score well. We've seen the gameplay footage of the game. We've seen how Harry Potter fans have interacted with this game, regardless of the problematic conversations around the game, which is aside the fact of why I'm picking it, obviously, because fuck turfs. But undeniably, this game is going to score well. I fucking hate that it's going to because of reasons, obviously, but it is going to, because there are far too many Harry Potter fans in this world that are going to completely ignore the fact that J.K. Rowling's an absolute fucking trash fire of a human being, and they're going to love this fucking game because it's everything anyone has ever wanted as a Harry Potter fan from a Harry Potter game. That's why.
It's true.
Draft game officially
So
there.
not
Next
the best
we
locker
have.
room guy, but you can't argue with the results.
It's true.
I-
It's true. 5-star Softworks from one Brevin the Dude, my friend. What is going to be your 2023 first round draft pick?
This is going to be no surprise to everybody, especially after the history of video games that I enjoy and love and cherish passionately.
Yes.
But 5-star Softworks is going for Final Fantasy 16.
Ooh, of course. Of course, my
Draft,
friend.
draft.
That's a good draft pick.
Now
That's a
before
great draft pick.
yeah, before you officially hit enter here, or actually before you put in your next game, go ahead and explain why you're picking Final Fantasy 16.
It's just a cherished franchise for me. I've been a big fan since I was a child. It's one of the first franchises that I ever got into. This is a highly anticipated entry within the series, and it's also the first mainline Final Fantasy game to get a mature rating as well.
Yes.
So this is going to be a heavy game. It's going to have a lot of story. It's going to have a lot more at stake to it. And I'm really excited to see how this story envelops.
Lots more stake. Lots more stake, my friend. Devin, GM of 5-star Softworks, please let us know your second round draft pick for this year's Fantasy Critic.
Well, I am going to pick another cherished franchise of mine.
Don't hit draft game
And
yet.
I know. I'm going to go with Diablo 4.
Nice choice, my man.
Huge
Nice
pick.
choice, you
Huge
motherfucker.
pick.
You motherfucker. Devin, why did you pick Diablo
Gary and
4?
Devin are gonna go neck and neck this year with the fucking titles because me and are now have to go for scraps because of this Serpentine draft shit, man.
Goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking
Goddamn. Devin,
Look,
why did you picking Diablo 4?
this is one of the most highly anticipated games of the decade.
Oh,
People
period.
have been screaming for this game. There is the craziest freaking occultish fans that back this game. The reveal at the Game Awards, they would have not put
I'm one
in
of the cultish
that
fans,
much
by the way.
production.
Yeah.
I know.
Yep. Yep.
They would have not have put in the production and what they put into that reveal trailer. They had freaking Halsey performing pyrotechnics and stuff to announce this game officially. Like, come on. Come on.
Goddamn. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? All right. I think that's fair choice. That's fair reason.
choice.
I like that for you. But I also
Fair,
like this
fair,
for me.
fair.
Gentlemen, we're talking games that are gonna fucking bang, right? Games that are gonna fucking
Yeah,
be here.
I
Okay.
feel like I know what he's gonna pick.
And a
Yeah, it's
massive
gonna be
part of this conversation is one Marvel Spider-Man 2. Goddamn, boys.
Ooh,
Goddamn.
Yeah,
that
boys.
wasn't even
yeah,
on the list.
This is
Marvel's
what's going to be
on
really
my list,
interesting
damn.
about this year is I feel like this year has a lot more high contender,
Yes.
high profile games.
Yeah.
While
Because-
last year had a couple of really polarizing titles.
And the thing is, too, a lot of the bangers from last year got delayed into this year. And so,
right?
like, there's
It's just
even
how this year
more
is
hype.
stacked.
Yeah, dude. I mean, our lists are all fat, right? Our like list of choices, I'm sure, are fucking deep.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man 2 specifically, Spider-Man 1 was gold, a gold fucking game, and Insomniac knows damn well that if they come into this sequel giving us dog shit, the world's never gonna fucking forgive them. This game has to be good, and I'm sure they feel that pressure. Period.
Yeah. Period.
Absolutely.
Period.
Yeah, okay.
Now, we have one DJ Simfix, GM of Gizmo Vision. What is your second
All right.
round draft pick?
All right, boys. Gizmo Vision for this second round draft pick. You know, the first round, it was a safe pick, you know, franchise player. But I think this is where we hit that. We hit it with the left jab, but this is the right hook. We're going to go with Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
All right, good
Oh,
choice.
damn, good
Good
choice.
choice. You know what I'm
snack.
saying?
Good snack.
I like it. DJ, why is that your second pick?
Honestly, once, you know, basically this announcement came out of nowhere. You know, we were hearing murmurs about this new Star Wars, but a sequel to Jedi Fallen Order is huge. The hype just blew up. This game is going to blow up as well. Everyone's already getting crazy about some of the snippets and screenshots in the teaser trailer. This will set my company just through the roof. So we're gonna draft Jedi Survivor.
I like it, my friend.
So
I like it.
we're gonna select
Hulk
draft
Brogan
right there.
in chat giving us another subscription. We love you, Logan. We love you so much. Dude.
Hey.
Thank you, Doggy Dog. We appreciate you. Garrick Bartholomew Eaton, GM of Cherry Blossom Interactive, my friend. What is your second round pick?
Ooh, this is an easy snag. We are going to be going for Resident Evil 4 remake.
Damn it!
There you go. Very nice. Very nice. There it is. God
That's a
damn it.
good
God
pick.
damn it. Garrick, why is Resident
God
Evil
damn
4
it.
remake your second round pick?
Because I, like a whole hell of a lot of people, Resident Evil 4 is my favorite Resident Evil.
Hell yeah,
That's
it is.
reason
baby.
enough.
Hell yeah, it is, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Yo, I already pre-ordered that game. I
God
pre-ordered
damn,
that
dude.
on
I know
announcement.
you did.
I love it, dude. Garrick, go ahead and input that bad boy. And then afterwards, let us know Cherry Blossom Interactive's round 3 pick.
All right, drafted. Round 3 pick. See, now we've pretty much cleared the board of like all the big hype games at this point, right? Now we're going to be getting to the territory of like some of the drafts that like, yeah, they might not do as well as we think.
Sure.
There's a couple of really good ones up for grabs still, but I just don't know if I want them. You want to know what? I think I'm going to grab it. Yep. I am going to grab Street Fighter 6.
Oh, God damn it!
damn it.
Fucking damn it, man! God damn it, dude! Oh,
on my
hell,
list
man.
too.
you
Okay.
fucking asshole!
Okay. All right.
Garrick,
all right,
why
all
is that your round 3 pick?
Dude, I've never seen anybody as a community losing their shit
It looks
or
so good,
hyping
baby.
about a fighting game
It looks so fucking
like
good.
there is hype around Street Fighter 6, dude.
Yeah, man.
The internet is
Jeez.
like literally salivating over any single morsel of gameplay, scraps of anything that's being offered up from that game is just being devoured by the community. That shit's gonna get it's gonna go well.
It's gonna be disgusting. I'm so excited for it. All right, Garrett, go ahead and put in that bad boy. And now Gizmo Vision is up for round 3. What is your pick, sir?
Hold on. That
You said, hold on.
Hold
put
on
us
now,
out
hold on.
a little bit.
Hold on there.
Hold on.
Hold on there.
Put us off a little bit with that
Said,
Street
hold
Fighter
on.
pick.
Hold
I think.
on. Hold on.
So
He's having to confer
with
with his council to see who needs
yeah.
to
Hold
grab
on.
next.
Yeah. Our draft team is our scouting board. All right. Okay. We have our pick locked in for the 3rd round.
Okay.
Gizmo Vision's gonna draft Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Oh,
Good choice.
Okay, sir.
Good choice.
That was
DJ.
on my
Little
list.
risky.
That was on my list.
A little
Why
risky.
is Suicide Squad your 3rd round pick?
Honestly, this game is one of the most hyped things coming out of DC.
Sure.
Fortunately. But every time they drop a little bit of this game, I see it like everywhere, people talking about it and making theories about what the game's going to be about, like how the story's going to go and how the gameplay is going to be. And I think it's just going to be a really fun game, 4-player co-op type thing. Those co-op games usually score pretty high. Usually, especially co-op action. So
Usually.
we're gonna go with Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League.
All right, my friend. Sounds
Draft
good.
that.
And it looks like. Wait, I'm sorry. What was that? Yes. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Fat Poseidon Games is up for draft now, and I'd like to take a moment to talk to you guys about. I'm sorry. Yes. Fat Poseidon Games is going to be drafting Starfield.
Damn it! I
Get fucked, Devin! Get fucked, Devin! Let's go, baby. Gentlemen, we already know what Starfield's gonna fucking do. You know what I'm saying? This shit's gonna be fucking life-changing. All right. It's going to be the Bethesda game we deserved and never fucking got until now. It's time. We're getting Fallout in space. We're getting Morrowind in space. We're getting everything you've ever wanted in space, baby. Let's go. It's here.
How?
It's fucking here, baby. That's it. That's all you need to know. Starfield is my 3rd round draft pick. Now, Devin, 5-star Softworks, 3rd round pick. Go ahead, my friend.
All right. So, I would like to say this was one of my picks last year that I lost to the pandemic. But we're bringing back our pick for the Rookie of the Year.
Yep.
Atomic Heart.
Let's go, baby. Very nice.
Yeah.
Good choice. Good choice.
stuff.
Good,
Yep.
sir. Devin, why is Atomic Heart your 3rd round draft pick?
I've been following this game for years, and it looks perfect. It looks like a perfect successor to BioShock, in a sense, with the wackiness and craziness and chaoticness of Wolfenstein all blended together. And those games just speak with me.
I like it. I like it, my friend. Devin, lock that bad boy in. It is 5-star Softworks' turn to start off the 4th round draft picks, my friend. What is going to be your 4th round draft pick?
My 4th round draft pick is going to be Dead Space Remake.
Very nice. My good
excellent.
sir. Very nice.
Excellent.
Good pick.
Good
Lock.
pick.
You took Resident Evil from me, so now I get Dead
That's what you
Space.
say.
Good sir. Good sir. Did you lock in the first game? It didn't change on my screen.
I'm doing it right now.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Draft game.
Now, in the meantime, Devin, while you do so, please explain to us why Dead Space Remake is your 4th round draft pick.
Dead Space was a defining game that pushed the genre in the modern era for horror video games. It was well known as one of the scariest horror games ever, too. Dead Space 2 is also one of my favorite games ever made. And the fact that this remake that they're doing here also has more story added to it. Isaac has a full narrative surrounding him. There's new characters that are involved in the story now, and also just with the way that they already pushed graphics in the previous 3 games, I can't imagine what they're gonna do with this remake.
That's fair. Good choice, my friend. Good choice. Dead Space Remake is Devin's 4th round draft pick. And now we move to Fat Poseidon Games' 4th round draft pick. Oh. Yeah. No, we can.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That sounds good. All right. Guys, Fat Poseidon Games would like to draft for our 4th round pick. We're going to be doing Dead Island 2.
Nice.
Gentlemen,
That was also
huge.
on my
Do I
list.
even need to
That was
say
not
why?
on my list.
You know,
that wasn't
do
on
I-
my draft board.
Do I even need to say why? You know what I'm saying? Like, this game is gonna fucking slap if they know what's fucking good for them. You know what I'm saying? Dead Space 1, legendary fucking, or not Dead Space, Dead Island 2, 1 was a legendary fucking game. Dead Island 2 will be no exception to that rule. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to say more than that, man. It's Dead Island. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. Just do it. And now we move to Gizmo Vision for their 4th round draft pick.
All right, so to tell you a story about Gizmo Vision, actually was 2 companies through a merger, Zillennial Interactive and Gizmo Tech. And you know, the scouting team at Zillennial Interactive, we've done extensive research, and our next pick for this 4th round will be Alan Wake 2.
Wow. Okay. All right. DJ,
Alan
Mr.
Wake 2
Yes, go ahead.
is I called it, you know, a few years ago, or when they announced the Alan Wake 2, right? We didn't see anything for the Game Awards, which is kind of risky pick. But Alan Wake, the first one, scored pretty well on Metacritic and was really highly regarded by many. So, of course, new graphics, new everything. Alan Wake 2 is gonna be. It's gonna pack a punch. So we're gonna draft Alan Wake the second.
I like it. I like
second.
it. And now we move to Cherry Blossom Interactive for their 4th round pick.
Oh, we're getting pretty. I feel like we're getting deep into a lot of really good picks really soon. You guys are prepared this year. I like it. But I have some more on my list that I think might just offer up some good old-fashioned fun scores well. And I think my next draft pick is actually going to be Redfall.
Damn it, man. Fucking A,
Damn.
dude. Garrick, why is Cherry Blossom Interactive picking Redfall for their 4th round draft pick?
We have all been absolutely falling into the hype for this game.
God damn it, haven't we?
Here at Good Kraken. And the fact that this is going to be an on-foot, open world co-op experience where you are hunting in really unique ways based off of the gameplay I've seen. Vampires with all sorts of fun abilities, weapons, powers, etc. And now they're saying that it's going to be a little bit more in line with like a Far Cry experience with multiplayer than maybe Left 4 Dead, which everybody was already praising anyways. This is a no-brainer. I think this is going to be a sleeper hit.
God damn, baby. Let's go. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Garrick, go ahead and lock that bad boy in. We're moving right back to Garrick here for Cherry Blossom Interactive for the 5th round pick of the 2023 GK Fantasy Critic. Garrick, Commissioner, what is your 5th round pick?
Oh man. I think I'm taking a little bit of a gamble on this one, but I feel like it might just end up being worth it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna put a couple eggs in my basket over here, and we're gonna draft a free to play game that's upcoming, Arc Raiders.
Oh,
God damn it!
Oh, God damn it, man.
That was the exact next pick.
Damn.
I'm so
That
fucking over it,
is-
dude.
Stole from us.
Yeah.
Stole this from us.
Garrick,
Explain it to us,
why is this game your 5th round pick?
Dude, this has such a quiet hype about it that everybody is just like, that's gonna slap real hard.
God damn it is.
And
God damn it
it's
is.
an open world game where it's open world survival sci-fi that's got like this weird combination of like, your typical sort of like popular survival like Valheim. Then it's got some other crazy stuff that looks like it's got some like Destiny, some sort of components, some looter shooter components. And then it's like, oh yeah, giant alien robots straight out of fucking War of the Worlds, dude. Like, who's not gonna love that? The scale of the game looks absolutely fantastic. And I feel like on a free-to-play title, it's just gonna be offering something fresh.
I love it. I love it. Go ahead and lock that bad boy in. We now move to Gizmo Vision for their 5th round draft pick. DJ, are you there? Are you there?
Yeah. So, us here at Gizmo Vision, our scouting team, we want to take a risk on this title. Given its history, combine scores, recent combine scores that were falling off, but definitely had former greatness back in the day. And with this resurgence, this new entry into its series, what better way to start out or to really get into 2023 in this year of gaming with Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon.
Fuck, man. God fuck, dude. God damn it, man. All right.
Damn it.
DJ, why is Armored Core 6 your 5th round pick?
Look, I had to take this off the board. I can't let any of you motherfuckers take this one. All right?
Well
This was
played.
pure
Because-
tactic.
Because, and I did my due research, right? Which was like 5 seconds ago. The last few Armored Cores didn't score well on Metacritic, but the older ones did. And with FromSoft's success with Elden Ring, who else better to do it and remake it and bring it back to glory than From Software? So we're gonna go with Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon.
I like it, my friend. I like it. I like it. All right, lock that bad boy in because Fat Poseidon Games is now picking for the 5th round draft here. And guys, listen, Fat Poseidon Games has invested thousands upon hundreds of thousands upon millions of dollars that goes into the research of why these games that we pick are the games everyone should be picking for their fantasy critic. Okay. And what we found along with our created in-house AI algorithm is that there's a small handful of games here that are most definitely the ones worth picking. And one of these games is one that is undeniably just garnered what it needs to garner in this franchise. That is Hollow Knight Silksong, baby. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
That because it was at the top of the watch list.
No. I got a third of my spot. I got 2 other bangers I'm waiting for here to see if you guys fucking pick or not. Hollow Knight is a game that has gained a cult following over the course of the past couple of years. It is an incredible game. It is a very fun game. Games Souls-likes have been just amplifying their audience just left and fucking right. And people have been eating up these games. And Hollow Knight has just blown me away with how many people legitimately have shown how many people legitimately love masochistic, like I'm gonna die and die and die and die and die over and over again until I beat this game type of games. And Silksong has a lot of shoe space that they have to fill. I have good feelings about this one. I got good feelings.
Yeah.
Locking that in there. Right 5-Star Softworks, we move to you for your 5th round pick. Go ahead.
Yes. I have to really think about what I choose now.
We just kind of nuked Devin's draft board, man.
And all right, he's got some bangers though, dude. Like
he's still got some bangers.
I think we're all forgetting about a game that is being released this year that will fall right off with the Elden Ring hype. It will follow up that. And this is a game coming from Team Ninja.
Say it, baby.
Damn.
Wolong Fallen Dynasty.
Let's go, dude. Good choice.
Okay.
Good choice.
Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah.
Why is Wolong your 5th round draft pick?
I mean, it's from the same developers as Neo. Neo are regarded games with that in itself. They've never been Game of the Year, but they've been solid like 8 or 9s is what I've seen in the past here. It has that same addictive gameplay where people just want to punish themselves and die all the time as they progress through a story of fighting fucked up monsters, right?
Yep.
So, and it's Team Ninja, and Team Ninja is very reputable. So, yeah.
I like it, baby.
It says hydrate.
Wolong.
I like it. Yes. So before we move any further, I'd like to have everybody take a sip of their beverage. Thank you, Esco. We appreciate it. I'm just here to make sure y'all drink up. Thank you. We got to stay hydrated. My pee was just a little too yellow today. So thank you, Esco. I appreciate you. Now we move back to 5-Star Softworks to begin our 6th round draft picks. Go ahead, Brevin the dude.
Now, this game, I loved it on the 3DS. So I'm going to go with its sequel. I'm going to go with Square Enix's Octopath Traveler 2.
Good
Damn it.
choice. God damn. What a sequel this is going to be. But I want to hear from you, Devin. Why are you picking this for your 6th round draft pick?
Octopath Traveler just has some of the most beautiful artwork. They have that 2D like watercolor, color pencil like backdrop while you're moving with a very detailed like kind of pixel art style 2D character. But the world's like a 2D, 3D. It's like a 2.5. You know, the music's fantastic. It's got that classic Final Fantasy turn-based combat that I love. It's a no-brainer. The first one scored very well too upon its release.
I like it. I like it, my friend. Go ahead and lock in that bad boy. Now, what I'm going to do here, just to prove a point, I'm not even going to open up the list here to show what games are on the top spotless listing here because I already know what game I want to pick. All right. And that game is a game that just inevitably smacks every goddamn time. And that is one Fire Emblem Engage. Because goddamn Fire Emblem games score so well every goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? If all else fails, if there's one thing about Fire Emblem, it's going to score well. You know what I'm saying? Boys, it's Fire Emblem. What else is there to even say? It scores 8s and 9s left and fucking right every single title they release. People eat up Fire Emblem left and fucking right every single title they release. It's like Kirby and Mario. It's like undeniably gonna do better. And you have no explanation for why, because it's just another JRPG in some weird format, but it kills it every single time, baby. And that is why I'm picking it for my 6th round draft pick. Let's go. We next have Gizmo Vision over here in LA. Gizmo Vision, owned by DJ Simfix. Go ahead, good sir.
I a lot of people back at home, that are counting on me to make the right decisions here.
Yes.
And for the 6th round, Gizmo Vision will select Like a Dragon Ishin.
Like a Dragon, baby. The new spinoff for the Yakuza series. DJ, why is this coming in at your 6th round draft pick?
When we saw this world premiere at the Game Awards, we were like, well, what is this game originally? And then you just see all this cool shit. This guy has a revolver and a sword. Come on. Like, I feel like this is going to be, one of those. The Yakuza games always score pretty well, pretty decently well. And Like a Dragon Ishin, man. Like, come on. You got to be here. And it's a safe pick for what I'm going to pick in this next round.
Ooh, a little teaser for us. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
All right. I like it.
Yep,
I like it.
It is.
Cherry Blossom Interactive, all the way in the heart of Utah. Good sir. Go ahead.
All right, so now we're going to be getting into a little bit more niche picks, right? We were exhausting
Yes,
things. We're getting into a little more personal preference style games. But I feel like this one is actually going to end up scoring pretty well. This is a sequel that people weren't necessarily thinking we were going to get for this sort of game, but it ended up being really popular, scored really well, and kind of ended up being a cult classic in the Souls community. So I am going to grab Remnant from the Ashes.
Wow.
That looks really good, actually.
That does look really good.
That was in my list. God
Very,
damn.
very good, my friend. Garrick, why is that your 6th round draft pick?
I put like over 100 hours into the first game. It was a fantastic third person, like sort of survival Dark Souls experience. It had a really unique, like sort of like Metroidvania sort of like weird loop where you have like tile sets and you have to play the game multiple times to be able to get all of the weapons that are available. There were like unique win conditions you could get for bosses to be able to unlock special gear. It offered a lot of content and a lot of unique approaches and different builds that everybody could do within the unique sorts of guns that they offered. And if they do that again and just amp it up and make it great for the next gen experience, this is gonna slap hard.
God damn, is it? You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Garrick, lock that bad boy in because we're coming right back to Cherry Blossom Interactive to kick off our 7th round draft picks. Go ahead, my good sir.
All right. Now, I think I'm also going to grab another niche pick that this one actually doesn't even necessarily have a confirmed release date. I'm really, really hoping this ends up getting released this year. This is an upcoming third-person shooter coming out of Capcom. This is a fresh IP, and it is called Exoprimal.
God, wow, you're putting bets on Exoprimal. Okay. All right, good sir. So why is that making your 7th round draft pick?
Because I understand the Eastern success that Capcom has with Monster Hunter, and if they can polarize some of those mechanics and dress them up nice and pretty, big armored suits to pew pew at dinosaurs doesn't get any more Western approach than that. We're going to eat that shit up over here. As long as it's executed well, I think we have a brand new Capcom IP to look forward to.
I like that, good sir. I like it. All right, lock that bad boy in. We're going to move over to Gizmo Vision. Sir, 7th round draft pick. Go ahead.
You know, yeah, I agree with Garrick. You know, it's kind of the later rounds we can really experiment. I call this pick for System Shock.
Oh,
nice.
Good pick, sir. DJ, why is that your 7th round draft pick?
It is the what is the sequel remake on PC scored pretty well on Metacritic. And I think System Shock just has that name, that oomph value that you have to bet on it, man. It's gonna score good. It's gonna have that. I think System Shock really like revolutionized kind of the space, like back in the day, like with gaming and stuff like that, with that type of style. So you know, a remake going back to their roots, I think it's gonna be scored pretty high. So we're gonna lock in System Shock.
I like it, sir.
March,
I like it.
in
Devin,
March,
you have a
really
question?
Yeah. I have a question for our resident Zillennial. Do you know what franchise, highly coveted franchise, was inspired off of System Shock?
BioShock.
There we go. There you go.
Good man.
That's my
Good
boy.
man.
That's my boy.
That's our boy. That's our
what
man
I was
right there.
looking for.
Let's go. Let's
Hey,
fucking
man,
go,
look,
baby.
our scouting team is no slouch, man. What are you asking me?
Yes. Look. That's just the first
All right,
time
we're
I think
friends,
you
dude.
actually knew what you were talking about in these situations.
Hey,
when
that's
I've
totally
asked.
fair. Because speaking of
I
good scouting
know,
teams,
This is a proud moment.
Yeah.
Proud pod dad moment.
speaking of good scouting teams, I want to talk a little bit about Fat Poseidon Games, okay, and how we every year innovate, time and time again, okay. Every single year we bring to you gifts in the form of games, and this year, our newest wonderful contact is what we're bringing to you in Horizon Call of the Mountain.
Wait. That's an expansion, isn't it?
That's an expansion?
No, it's not. It's a spinoff.
It's the VR. It's the
Yes.
Oh, that's the
PlayStation
VR one. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Correct.
Okay.
So, Horizon Call of the Mountain is a PSVR 2 exclusive. And I have a lot of confidence that this game is going to change what VR is going forward. I think that this game is going to be stunning. Okay. It's going to give us fluid, and I say that with a lot of emphasis, combat as far as VR is concerned. We have a game here that's going to allow us to use primal weaponry, such as bow and arrows, crossbows, things like that weapons you are introduced to in the Horizon franchise. And it's going to allow them a little bit more space to utilize this universe that they created in Horizon as a playground for them to do more with VR and take it to the next step. So Horizon Call of the Mountain is my 7th round draft pick. Now we move to 5-Star Softworks, where one Brevin the Dude is standing on standby. Sir, go ahead. Your 7th round draft pick.
So we've been retaining communications with the production company behind this asset here.
Yes.
And there was some complications with the previous year, and we extended olive branch out to them. We have gotten confirmation that their product will be ready and available to the public by the end of this year. So I would like to make our announcement that we are going into partnership again with Stalker 2.
Let's go, baby. I was hoping you picked that again. Let's go. I want to see it come to life, baby. Devin, why is Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl making your 7th round draft pick?
My contact is coming up. Listen, Stalker 2 is the most number one anticipated game within all of 2023. You do not ask questions why. You just know, okay?
I hate this.
I don't know what just happened, guys, but anyways, yeah, Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. I'm really stoked about it.
Good pick, Devin. Good pick, my friend, because we are moving into this year, and Stalker 2 is going to get a chance to live, and we're going to be playing the fuck out of that game. We're going to be playing the fuck out of that game, baby. Let's go. Devin, lock that choice in because we're moving into our 8th round draft pick. Devin, what will 5-Star Softworks be picking?
Through this contract of retaining previous assets, I'd like to also announce that a lovely indie darling that just has so much going for it, and that is Replaced.
Good one.
One delicious indie game, my friend. Devin, why is that your 8th round draft pick?
So every year, I feel like we get a couple special indie titles, and I feel like Replaced is that special indie title. It looks like a mix of Disco Elysium with the aesthetic and feel of like a cyberpunk mixed with like Blade Runner, and it has that like that sci-fi like nuance, like noir like kind of vibe to it, and I cannot wait to play that game.
My sir. Good fucking pick, because I'm so excited for that goddamn game. Let's go. Let's fucking go, dude. Lock that in, Devin, because we are moving right back over to Fat Poseidon games. Okay? And real quick, gentlemen, if we could, if I may, let's talk about games. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about how video games brought us love. They've brought us life. They brought us times of laughter, times of tears, all sorts of things that have brought us experience in this world. Okay, and this title, the Fat Poseidon games, also delivers all the same love and admiration that we get from a lot of these games that you guys have picked already so far. And this game that we are picking here today is Skull and Bones. No,
Oh, Jesus.
I can't even recommit. You know what I'm saying? Guys, Final
At least it's
Fantasy
not Homeworld
7
3.
Rebirth is what Fat Poseidon will be picking
That
for
was-
our 8th round
that's
pick.
good.
Okay, because
That was on my list.
because here's the deal. All right, Devin talked about it earlier. We're big Final Fantasy fans. I loved Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Knowing what I know about the next disc in the original Final Fantasy VII games, I have a good idea of the level of hype that they could potentially make in this next game. And I'm very, very excited to see how well the Metacritic score this goddamn baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. That locks us in here. Gizmo Vision, we're moving to you. Your 8th round draft pick, my good sir. Go ahead.
All right. All right. So this is where we're getting a little thin on the draft board. But Gizmo Vision will select EA Originals Wild Hearts.
Nice.
Good looking game, baby boy. Good looking game. DJ, why is Wild Hearts making your 8th round draft pick?
Look, ever since Devin showed us the trailer, you know, everyone wants to get onto this. And Garrick mentioned earlier about, you know, this kind of desire for these type of Monster Hunter like, you know, grindy games, find big shit. We all want to go big or go home. So I think Wild Hearts will supplement that in this crowd in 2023, in this crowded year for games.
I like it. I like it.
So
It's going to be good. It's going to be fucking good. But now we move to Cherry Blossom Interactive, where one Garrick Bartholomew Eden is waiting in standby. Go ahead, good sir. Your 8th round draft pick.
Oof, yeah, like you just said, we're kind of getting to some thinner picks here. We're getting into we're deep on the draft board. And I think for my next one here, though, I really this I just got to do it. Because I always give myself at least one fantastic Nintendo release that is just gonna slap objectively. That was my Splatoon 3 pick last year.
Yes,
And
yes.
this year it is going to be Sea of Stars.
Okay, wow, he's got high
the blue
bets
pick,
going on here
okay.
today. I like it.
Well,
here,
you
good
already
sir.
picked The Legend of Zelda.
It's true.
Yeah,
He did pick
that's
that.
gonna
He
be
did pick
huge
that
for you
banger.
then.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Garrick,
there's your Nintendo pick right there.
Garrick Bartholomew Eaton, why are you picking Sea of Stars as your 8th round draft pick?
So this is like just like an indie darling, top down Final Fantasy classic, like Golden Eight, like Golden Sun style, like turn based classic JRPG. I love the apps. Absolutely love the art style on this. It kind of looks like a modernized, like a little bit modernized, little softer Golden Sun.
Okay.
And it is coming from the creators of a really popular action platformer called The Messenger, which was another really popular indie darling. Now they're just taking on another classic genre, the turn-based RPG. And did I mention that it also has a guest composer from the Chrono Trigger franchise?
God damn it.
Oh,
God
nice.
damn
So
it.
you know
what
that
I'm
the
saying?
music
It's
is
gonna
gonna
be
slap.
mwah, you know what I'm
slap.
saying? Give it to us, baby. Give it to us. Garrick, lock that in because we're now moved into our 9th round here, gentlemen. Garrick, what is your 9th round draft pick for the 2023 Fantasy Critic?
Oh man, I was absolutely fucking elated when this got announced.
I know what it's gonna be too.
My Hail Mary. It was my, if this happens, I'm gonna be so fucking stoked.
Damn it.
Because
Damn
it's
it.
coming to the
Damn
West, baby. Blue Protocol.
Blue Protocol moving
I was-
here. All
I was
right.
so happy that Garrick didn't pick it in the earlier rounds. I was like, all right, I can snag this from him, but damn, man.
Garrick, why is Blue Protocol going to be your 9th round draft pick?
Oh, dude, their own words. This is a living anime. What they want it to be in the form of an MMORPG. It's going to be an MMO available on PC and console with a full international release, cross-play. Oh, God, it's going to go.
Yeah, it is.
Woo-wee.
Yeah, it fucking is. God damn, it's gonna be good, dude. It's gonna be cool. You had me sold, man. I saw that trailer and I was like, God damn, that looks like a good game. But Garrick has locked that in, and now we move back to Gizmo Vision for their 9th round draft pick.
I'm really surprised that, this prospect fell this late into the 9th round. But Gizmo Vision, we have to select Hades 2.
Wow, ballsy.
Hey, I do want to clarify. That's only marked for early access in 2023.
I mean, for right now, yes. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't know what could happen in the second half. It is a ballsy move, though. And if there's a place for your 9th round draft pick to go, it's your big wish pick. You know what I'm saying? DJ, I like it.
Yeah.
Why is Hades 2 drop it as your 9th round draft pick?
I mean, Hades, dropped out of nowhere for all of us, or for me personally, and it has been such a blast to play. Everyone loves this fucking game. And now we get a sequel. It's gonna be crazy. The hype around that reveal during the Game Awards was insane, and I have to pick it for this year. I feel like I have a good feeling. They're just gonna release it. They're gonna have the early access for a little bit, but then they're gonna release it still in 2023. So I'm betting on Hades 2.
Good game.
And Hades has a really high Metacritic score, like
Good game.
93 or some
Good
shit
game.
like that.
Yeah. Very good game.
Game, great game.
Mr. DJ Simfix, go ahead and lock that in here for me because we
Yeah,
now
yeah.
move to Fat Poseidon Games, where yours truly, Ernell Pearson, Ocean Shrine, would like to very briefly speak about this young gentleman, this young game. We watched him all through the combines. All right, ran a 4.240. Incredible work this put kid in all summer. All summer long, he was killing it. And this game is known only as one Wolf Among Us 2.
Nice. I had that on my list.
Oh,
This
same.
this franchise, guys, like I said the Wolf Among Us, and we all knew exactly what I was talking about because this franchise has become beloved in video games. And look, it took them this long to come out with a sequel for a reason. Okay, they're giving this so much love. They're letting it bake in the oven. They're letting it do what they need to do to create a great story. This game's gonna be fucking killer.
The reason why this took so long is because the studio was shut down for like 5 years.
Yeah.
There's other reasons it took very long outside of the
That's why
studio
it
being
took
shut
that
down.
I got debated. Hold on.
We
Wait,
now
wait, no.
move. Oh, what's up, DJ?
I want to say something. It was on my list, and I would have picked it, but I got debated in looking because it said like I clicked on an article saying like just on Google, like the drop down menu. It just said it was like if you're looking for a sequel, it's been canceled. I'm like, oh shit, it's been canceled. But it wasn't for the Wolf Among Us 2. It was for Among Us 2. So I got fucked. I absolutely debated. Bad intel. Bad
Looks like your
intel.
scouts
Damn.
weren't so great after all.
Yeah,
You know
you're
what I'm
really gonna
saying?
talk to your draft team, man.
Bad intel, man.
Someone's getting fired over there at Gizmo.
Someone's
Vision, you know
getting
what I'm saying?
fired, man.
5-star Softworks. We are now on your 9th round draft pick, my friend. Go ahead, Brevin the dude.
We have shifted through a lot of my picks. So I'm going to go with another darling and highly coveted game and very anticipated game. Sons of the Forest.
Ooh.
Hey.
I like
Kinda
that
good pick.
pick. That's a
All right.
good pick. You know what I'm saying? Devin, why is that your 9th round draft pick?
The Forest is a bonkers game, and it's super fun with friends, and it's also super creepy when you play it by yourself. Like, very creepy.
Oh, God, he did it. He tried.
Yeah. But I'm just really looking forward to this game. I'm looking forward to playing with my friends and everybody freaking out and running. There's going to be crazier monsters in this one. It is going to be one of those PC only releases, actually. At first, they have not announced yet for a console release. And usually when games are PC only releases like this caliber, they usually go dumb hard.
God damn, don't they? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, so I'm picking
Devin.
Sons of the Forest.
Lock that bad boy in because you're now kicking us off into the final draft picks here, my friend. Our 10th round draft picks. Devin, who is...
Are we really at 10 already?
We're at 10 already, my man. Who is your final draft pick of 2023?
Oh, boy. So the lists have gotten moved around quite a bit here. But I think we all forgot about something that's returning to form this year. And,
I know what it is.
I was just reminded by one of my agents here. They sent me a text a little bit ago.
Yes, of course.
And
of course. As they do.
I'd like to remind everybody that Assassin's Creed Mirage is slated for this year.
Oh, damn. Just
I was hoping everyone forgot, man.
Eagle clawed that shit right out of us. I like it, dude.
Yeah.
Devin, why is this your very last pick of 2023?
Well, the reason why this is my very last pick is we haven't gotten a for sure date for this game at all yet. No release window even. But it has been a couple years already since Valhalla. And we do know that this game isn't going to be as massive scaled as Valhalla, Odyssey, and Origins. Yeah. It's going to be a return to form, classic linear style cityscape Assassin's Creed game.
And we like that. We like that. You know what I'm saying?
Very much
Let's
looking
go,
forward to
baby.
that.
It's going to be good,
And
dude.
I feel like this is going to be the thing to refresh the franchise as well.
That's what we like to hear, my friend. That's what we like to hear. Devin, lock that bad boy in because Fat Poseidon Games is ready for our final pick of 2023. Because, gentlemen, look, okay, I, as owner of Fat Poseidon Games, am very proud to announce that we are a company of taking chances. Okay, we dream big here at Fat Poseidon Games. And a part of dreaming big means taking shots on some athletes that others are not willing to take shots on. Okay. And this includes the seminal The Day Before.
Nice. Nice. I was looking at that.
Yeah, a lot of buzz about this game. A lot of buzz.
Lots.
There was a lot of buzz.
About this game.
Yeah,
Now,
that's what I was gonna say.
lots of buzz.
I started seeing more on TikTok. I think they did a little bit more.
It is
info about it.
It is a big shot we're taking on this kid, okay? But listen, the developers, the way the game looks in its alpha state, the game having had been delayed already, there's obviously some love that's going into this game. There's a certain type and quality of product that these developers are wanting to give us in this. And that alone is enough for me to say, you know what? Take my money. Take my money, Day Before. That's what I have to tell you. DJ over at Gizmo Vision, we have your final draft pick of 2023. Go ahead, good sir.
All right, so for Gizmo Vision, draft board's really thin right now. But just like Fat Poseidon Games, we're gonna take a shot, but a more calculated shot on Banisher's Ghost of New Eden.
Wow. Oh, shit. I forgot that game got announced. Yeah, that's a good looking game. That's a good looking game, my friend. DJ, why is that your final pick of the year?
Developer is Don't Nod.
Don't
Need
nod,
I say
baby.
more? Need
That's
I
what
say
I'm saying,
more?
baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't nod delivers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a goddamn
Delivers
company. You know
bangers
what I'm
after
saying?
bangers after bangers. And we're going to select Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden.
All right, DJ Gizmo Vision has locked it in. We now move to our final draft pick of the night. Cherry Blossom Interactive. Garrick Bartholomew Eaton, Commissioner. Go ahead.
Oh, you're muted.
He's
I
muted.
should make sure I'm muting myself. I should. I think I'm gonna keep on with the trend. There was a couple of games here that I feel like might just be a little bit better objective contenders, but there's some things that me and my draft team saw earlier on in last year's announcements and release that just caught my eye, and I simply can't ignore it based off of early presentation alone. So we're going to take a chance on Focus Entertainment's upcoming game, Atlas Fallen.
Damn, that was a sleeper. I was going to pick
Very
that.
nice. Very good
was gonna
sleeper
pick
pick
that.
there,
That's a
dude.
sleeper
Garrick, why
pick,
is this
man.
game your final pick of 2023?
The trailer that was originally shown for this game had absolutely no fucking business being as hype as it was.
Goddamn, right? Ain't that true?
Just
You know
the
what I'm saying?
fact that you are able to like surf the sands and fight these big monstrous creatures, and I get to live out the fantasy of being like a massive buff knight dude while also being Gara of the Hidden Sand. Sign me the fuck up, please.
I don't know what you said, but I'm here for it. Let's
I know
go,
exactly
baby.
what he said. Gara's a fucking bam, dude.
So Garrick has locked that bad boy in, and now we move over to 5 Star Softworks to kick off our first counter pick of the evening here of 2023. Devin Brevin, the dude, could you please let us know which one of our games you are counter picking?
I'm sorry, but I have to go with The Day Before.
Ooh,
easy counter pick.
so
Pretty
why
easy counter
why
pick.
is that a counter
I'm
pick
gonna
for
take
you?
the low-hanging fruit on this one. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. So why are you picking this to counter pick?
Because that game just lost all its hype this week.
This week alone?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, there's some articles. It's just you need to go read. You need to do some reading. I'm gonna give you some homework.
Yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see, my friend. All right, Devin, lock that bad boy in there. And then we will move to our next counter picker here, which might be me. That's randomized, so can't promise that. Devin, counter pick. The Day Before. Okay, so we are moving backwards here. So Fat Poseidon Games is up here for our counter pick. And listen, I'd like to say these other companies, 5 Star Softworks, Gizmo Vision and Cherry Blossom Interactive. These guys are fucking idiots, okay? These guys are fucking morons, all right? Let's
right,
be
yeah.
real. Let's
Lay
be
it on
real.
me.
We're us at Fat Poseidon Games, we're the Apple, and these guys are Samsung, all right? Let's be fucking real, okay? Because these guys have picked silly men, have picked games that are just out of this world, all right? Just absolutely
okay.
absurd, okay? But we would like to pick one very special game, and that is going to be I
it's
just
hard, huh?
Yeah,
build the
It's
ante
hard,
with you.
it's
All
hard.
right,
It's not easy.
gentlemen, Hades 2 is going to get delayed into next year.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling
Bold
you.
prediction.
I'm telling you.
I
Bold
would have picked
prediction.
that. That would have been my. Yeah.
Goddamn.
Bold
Let's
prediction.
see here.
Okay.
Hades 2
All right.
getting counterpicked. Now we move to Gizmo Vision for his first counterpick of 2023. Go ahead, good sir.
We will counterpick Atomic Heart.
Oh, wow. That's
Are you out of your head?
ballsy.
It's not going to score as well as you think it's going to score, Devin. It's not going to.
Let him think that. It's fun. Let him think that.
It's not going to score as well as you think.
He made his choice. This is the cutthroat part. No help from me.
There we go. I like that. That's what I like, Devin. Let's go. We move to
I'm glad
Cherry
you picked it
Blossom.
because I wanted to counterpick the shit out of that one.
Cherry Blossom
Bro,
Interactive.
I don't know in your right mind why you wanted to counterpick that game.
Hey, he's got feelings. He's got feelings about it. You
Some
know what I'm saying?
info. I have some info. Look. I have
Oh,
some
his
info,
scouts.
and
Those great
My
Gizmo
scouting
Vision
team
scouting
is
team.
going all in on that counterpick.
Goddamn. We move to Cherry Blossom Interactive for their first counterpick of 2023. Garrick, go ahead.
Honestly, this one's actually a pretty easy one. It was on my counterpick list to begin with. I had two games. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna counterpick these if anybody picks them." Thank God, I'm really proud of you. None of us were fucking stupid enough to grab Forspoken. I'm so proud of all of us.
Hey, give us a hand.
yeah.
Give us a fucking hand,
Like,
boys.
that would have been a mistake.
That was on
Unanimous.
the counterpicks.
Unanimous.
Yeah, mine too. But another game, I was just like, yep, even though I'm going to play it, I'm probably going to have fun with it. I understand what this community is going to compare this shit to. It's also going to be an EA title. I don't have a ton of faith in them. I am counterpicking Wild Hearts.
Ooh.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wow. Gizmo
Okay.
Vision's Wild Heart. Okay. Garrick, why are you counterpicking that? Excuse me.
I think it is going to be immediately compared to Monster Hunter, and it will not be compared in a positive light. That community is so incredibly demanding, and I've only seen one other game in like the monster hunting genre kind of compete now on its own same level that Monster Hunter has, and that's Dauntless. All the other ones have tried and fizzled out. And I feel like this might end up being more of the same.
All right.
Gotcha.
I like it. He makes a good argument. Makes a good argument.
Great,
Go
great
ahead and
argument.
lock that in, Garrick. Because now we move back to you for the second and last counter pick of 2023. My friend, go ahead and give us your counter pick.
The last one. This one is also another easy one. Because you're completely incorrect, Devin. I did not forget about this game. I just don't think it's going to hold up at all. As much as I think it's going to be a return to form, I think it's going to be an improvement. Valhalla was not it for the community. The fact its return to formness is going to make it all the more compared to the beloved titles.
Wow.
This Assassin's Creed Mirage?
Okay.
That's a fucking no-go, man. This game
man.
is going to
Okay.
flop.
Wow. Okay.
I don't think so.
All right. Hey, listen, Devin, I don't think so either. You know what I'm saying? This dude's fucking out of his mind. You know what I'm
I don't think so.
as the owner of the Apple of video games, I'd like to say Garrick's out of his fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Gizmo Vision, we move to you for your second counter pick of the year.
Right. Shit. I was gonna choose that gear. God damn.
Hey man, I watched that showcase.
Look, if it, I like I said with Atomic Heart, if I'm wrong, then fuck it. Like I want that game to succeed, but there's some info that I'm like, maybe not. But I also feel that way about let me see. What was it? Oh yeah, okay. Sons of the Forest.
Oh,
I don't feel the same way about that.
wow. Okay, all right.
I think Sons of the Forest. It'll be a cool game, but critically, I don't think it will be like it will score high.
Okay. All right. I like it. That's a fair argument, my friend. We move over here to Fat Poseidon Games over here in the nice islands. All right, where video games like to be. You know what I mean? They like to be here swimming it up with us. Unlike one game that can't swim at all because this game's going to sink like a fucking rock. And that is one Exoprimal. Garrick, are you fucking out of your mind? Are you out of your fucking mind, dude? What in the world? This game is going to flop so fucking hard, man. I got a good feeling. I want this game to win so fucking bad because it looks so fun. But I have a gut feeling that we're going to go into it and we're going to be like, yay, start playing it. And it's just going to be a big, hot, steaming pile of dog shit. You know what I mean? Because that is the GK way.
We'll see.
We'll see, my friend.
We'll see.
And now we move back to 5-Star Softworks for the final counter pick, the final pick of our draft tonight. Devin, go ahead.
Oh, let's see here. I'm looking at these lists here. I'm going back and forth. I don't think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out this year.
Ooh, you think it gets delayed,
okay.
huh? Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, I think this is a February 2024 game. I do think it's going to review well, so I'm going to take the risk on this, but I think it's going to get delayed.
Okay, all right. That's a fair argument. I like that. A good delay argument is always good for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we have a release date for 16 already, but we don't have a release date for this. This game has been in the works pretty long already, you know.
Hey, we dream big at that Poseidon. You know what
And
I'm
it took
saying?
forever to do it took forever to do part 1.
It did. It sure did, my friend. But this will not be that case. You know what I'm saying? Devin, lock that baby in because we are officially done with our draft. And I'm going to start us off here by reading off Cherry Blossom Interactive, where they picked The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Street Fighter 6, Redfall, Arc Raiders, Remnant 2, Exoprimal, Sea of Stars, Blue Protocol, and Atlas Fallen, with their counter picks being Wild Hearts and Assassin's Creed Mirage, landing them at a predicted projection of 78.3 points. Next,
I
we have
the lowest projected, like out of all of us, but I don't really care.
I feel like you had an amount last year too, so let's not get all too hype. You know what I'm saying? Next, we move to Gizmo Vision, who picked Pikmin 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, Alan Wake 2, Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon, Like a Dragon Ishin, System Shock, Wild Hearts, Hades 2, and Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, along with their counter picks Atomic Heart and Sons of the Forest, landing them at a projected points of 97.3. Then we go to Fat Poseidon Games, who picks Hogwarts Legacy, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Starfield, Dead Island 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Fire Emblem Engage, Horizon Call of the Mountain, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, The Wolf Among Us 2, and The Day Before, counterpicking with Hades 2 an Exoprimal, landing us at a projected 104.7 points. But then we move over to 5-Star Softworks, who has Final Fantasy 16, Diablo 4, Atomic Heart, Dead Space Remake, Wolong Final Dynasty, Octopath Traveler 2, Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, replaced Sons of the Forest, Assassin's Creed Mirage, counterpicking The Day Before in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, landing him at 108.7 projected fantasy points. Gentlemen, give us a hand. We finished the 2023 draft fantasy critic, baby. Let's fucking go here. Now, let's just go ahead and talk a little bit about our schedule for the rest of this week. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m., we have Brevin, 7th Brevin specifically, playing One High on Life. God damn, that's going to be fun to watch. You know what I'm saying? Be here 7 p.m. Pacific time, where he'll be playing that and having lots of giggles, I'm sure. He may or may not be inebriated.
Well, yeah.
Well, and then join us on Thursday for the Shipwreck Show live recording, another Shipwreck Show episode where we will all potentially be inebriated. That is going to be 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. And if you are one of our Twitch subscribers, you can jump into our Discord and you will find a little channel there called Shipwreck Submissions, where you will be able to write into the Shipwreck Show with any question that you want us to answer. We will pick the best questions that will make the best content, and we will answer your questions live on the Shipwreck Show. But Friday, we have 7 p.m. Pacific time for Splash Damage, our multiplayer gameplay stream, where this week we will be playing a little indie darling known as Armello. And I know Garrick is super hyped about it.
I'm really excited for that.
He's so excited for this shit. Goddamn. It is a virtual board game that we will be here ready to fight each other over, just like Monopoly, baby. You can join us for that. But on Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern time, we have another Good Kraken podcast where we're going to be talking our most anticipated movies of 2023. That's right, baby. That's right. We got lots of movies coming out, especially around June. And we got to talk about the ones that we're most hyped for. So you do not want to miss that. You also want to make sure you let us know how you felt about our picks on our fantasy critic draft of this year, who you think is going to win, and why Exoprimal is going to fucking flop so bad. Tell us why. Tell us all about it. And we want to hear from you guys at home, because this has been the Good Kraken Podcast, your choice for all the nerdy video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you wanted to hear. Live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 12 p.m. right here at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show. If you enjoyed the show, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services across the digital sea.
Yarg.
Thank you, gentlemen. You can also support us by going to our YouTube channel by clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken with an exclamation mark and leaving a review there. We got to roll on out of here, everybody. But until next time, my friends, Exoprimal's going to flop.
Gizmo Vision.
Atomic Heart counterpick. Are you kidding me?